Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 17 of my Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild playthrough. So last time, we were kind of just doing side questing stuff, and we were grabbing shrines and all that stuff, and we officially made our way and started exploring the Gerudo Desert. Now, we're in front of Gerudo Town, and we've acquired this outfit, and everyone thinks we are a sexy, sexy lady. And so now that everyone does, we can walk right in those doors and start collecting things, because there's a lot going on in there. And, you know, other than that, that's the plan, at least, to get in here, start collecting, talk to people. We don't get a lot of Hylian Vi around here. Welcome to Gerudo Town. It is an old tradition here that only Vi are allowed within the walls. Voe are strictly forbidden. Take your time here. Vi? Vi is the word for the Gerudo language. In the Gerudo language, it means woman. There are many other Gerudo words, and it would help to learn them if you plan on entering Gerudo Town. But you should at least remember Voe and Vi. Gotcha. Here's a tip. If you stop by the canteen, do yourself a favor and order a Noble Pursuit. It hands down the best drink I've ever had. Thanks. I'm inside. They don't suspect a thing. Okay, so I think this is just, yeah, so this is the same thing you already got here. I guess just like what? Just in the off chance you accidentally sold it or something. Some sort of weirdness with that. Now, I almost think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I almost think that the other thing we need is because there's a secret shop, I'll just tell you. There's a secret shop somewhere that sells some things we need. Is it this one? Oh, what's the password? Okay, hang on. Okay, I got the password. It's G. Oh man, I already forgot. Okay, it's GSC Diamond. S. C. Diamond. Alright, you can come in. Yes. I did it. Hey, haven't seen your face around here before. Haha, looks we've got ourselves a rare visitor. Guess I have a suspicious mind, so maybe you don't ask too many questions, and I won't either. You're a member here now, so thanks for your patronage. So obviously, I think she knows exactly who we are. Anyway, so here's the Voe stuff. So this set is obviously, you know, they know your male heat set. It is the really good heat resistance. This armor that we're wearing right now, it as a set, it comes with light heat resistance. As you can see, the bar is a little lower, but not massively lower. And the actual armor values suck. Whereas this one, as you'll notice, they are normal. It's normal heat resist, so it's going to be just as good as our cold branded version, which is very cool. And then the other set that they sell is this. Oh no, that's a special one made using luminous stone. If you're interested, you'll have to trade me the materials. Oh, and there's a handling fee too. So this one, the luminous set, as you know, it requires a whole bunch of luminous stone, which of course we have. We have plenty. I just don't think I want to spend the money. I just don't think I care. You know, I mean, I'm never gonna wear it. You know what I mean? And I mean, is its use because it glows? Like, is it at night? Is it, I don't know, like, does it light up caves or something? Like, I don't know. I'm a little tempted to get this one because of course we can't afford it, and this is one of the reasons we have this money. So let's do it. Okay, and I'll take this one. All right. Yes. I'll make sure to restock for you. Thank you. Anyway, so I still don't think we're allowed to switch to that armor. Just in case you're curious. So we're not gonna like wear it in town yet, because I do not think that will go well for us. But that was a good use of our time anyway. So, let's go ahead and move my little interactive map over here over to where we kind of need to be. Because there's lots of quests to do. So there's the Forgotten Sword. Forgotten Sword. Do we have that one? That one looks like it's kind of like it looks like it's on the outside of the wall. Let's see. I guess we'll make sure that it's not in here, because it could be something over here. Oh, Iron Sledgehammer. What is my weapon situation? Oh, well, I know you're gonna want to sit down, but full. Gerudo Scimitar. Oh, sick. It's awesome what you find lying around. So it said it's the Gerudo Scimitar. I'm assuming how bad is it? Yeah, I think it's like a 16 or something. Alright, let's see. What else we got going on here? This person sells, obviously, fruit. And then this person is... Yeah, I was about to say. I feel like I remember this being a whole thing. Hey, stranger. Hi. I'm sorry, but the Gerudo Jewelers isn't open right now. With that beast causing a ruckus and the guards in an uproar over some kind of theft, things have been pretty crazy. And on top of it all, my shop, the village is facing quite a few problems lately. Oh no. But I think, like, later, maybe after you take care of the beast or the theft or whatever else, I think this shop sells jewelry and, like, I think it's, like, necklaces or like, crowns or something, but you can, like, put, like, rubies of different kinds in it, and I think I don't totally remember what they do. They might just be, like, you know, whatever. A crown, a ruby crown, and if you wear it, you get, like, fire resist or whatever. I think it might be something like that. Like, it's just sort of a flat resist, you know? Anyway, some more food sellers. Sorry, child. And then some arrows. Whole bunch of arrows. Anyway, lots of interesting things. Well, hello. Good morning. I really want to use the actual Gerudo greeting. You know, Savota. Savota. But I'm worried I'll mess it up and embarrass myself. You know, like, look at me. I can speak another language. It just feels like bragging. I understand. Do you get many visitors where you're from? Gerudo Town is so different from my home. I live in Rito Village. We don't get many visitors there, so I'm not really familiar with non-Rito. And now that I'm here, I should enjoy myself. I wanted to start by trying out some of the meat here, but well, they don't seem to have poultry. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Alright, how's it going on here? Oh, sorry, child. Sorry. I was just trying to see if you had dialogue. Anyway, so there's a lot of sellers going around here, so let's see. Okay, so the secret one, we did that. I don't know about this Forgotten Sword one. Forbidden City, main quest, and side quest. And it said like Bozai is the guy that gives that one, which, and I feel like we do have the quest from that one. Let's see, is there anyone about Gerudo Canyon? That's not it. Gerudo Canyon Stable, Gerudo Desert, 8th Heroine. Okay, yeah, see, so it is the same guy. So maybe the same guy gives you another quest, or maybe he has a different quest, like, because it says Forgotten Sword, I wonder if it's like, well, if you didn't have the Master Sword yet, he would give you hints on where to, like, I don't know, find that or whatever else. That could be a thing. Alright, now someone over here has something. I don't know if it's him. I don't know if it's you. Is it you? Yep. Hi. Great, you got the last of my free time with that greeting. What's the matter? I manage a shop that specializes in handmade accessories, but I've run out of flint. I need it to make my items. If only I had 10, just 10, if some kind Vi would give me 10 pieces of flint, I could offer a nice reward. I can dream all I want, though. Nothing goes that smoothly in the real world. Accessories? I use rubies, sapphires, and other gems to make accessories. Each gem type has its own power that it can transfer to whoever wears it. There's nothing I can do about not having any flint, though. Gonna blow your mind right now. I'm sorry that you came all the way to see me for nothing. I have flint. Here's some flint. What? You're just giving these to me? Mm-hmm. Like, can't believe it. But I can't take this all from you with just a thank you, is what I would assume that means. We hardly know each other, and you've been so nice. The shop's been closed so long, I hardly have any inventory. Oh, of course. Now that I have some flint, I can make a jeweled accessory for you if you're interested in something. Sapphire? Sapphires have the power to grant heat resist. Ruby? Cold resist. So yeah, cold that. I'm assuming the last one is what, electricity? Yep. Yeah, I'll take that one. I thought you might pick that one. Please give me a moment. Look at that. I was right, dude. They're like circlets, and they give you resistances. Brand new, especially for you. I think it turned out really well. Yeah, there you go. Oh, they're earrings. That's what it is. They're earrings. And this one is shock resist in my case. Thanks to you, I get the shop running again. I got the shop running again, so if you ever need an accessory, please come by for a special discount. Just don't tell my other customers, okay? You got it. Alright, so there's that one. And okay, there's those ones. I think we can grab. There's 2 other quests in the back corner, but I think we can grab those. I think we can grab. Whoop! Sorry, I hit my microphone. I think we can grab those. Let me readjust you now. You're all askew. Anyway, I think we can grab those as part of the main quest, like once we're already over there. Anyway, okay. So one thing we need to do though. Let's go ahead and make a quick little pit stop. I think it's this one. Yeah. Let's go see the ferry, dude. I want to see what it's gonna take to improve this armor we have. All right. So at the ferry, let's see what things are gonna cost. Hello. Welcome back, boy. You want me to enhance your clothing? Okay. Let's see. What are we rocking here? Oh, she can improve the earrings. That's interesting. With 2 topaz, though? Good lord. Anyway, then there's other climbing gear and stuff. Which, honestly, that wouldn't be bad, because it's just rush rooms, and... I think I'm, what, tier 1 on the helmet, I think, already. Yeah. I need more lizards for this one, but... I don't know if I care to do all that. And I don't even know if it matters if I increase those. Anyway, so you need white chew jellies to improve the desert stuff. I need a lot. I need 9 of them, technically. Oh boy. And you cannot enhance the, you know, those ones. I mean, I guess we could enhance the climbing stuff, but we need white chew jelly. So, I think that means we should be spending time in the cold north. I think is what that's gonna mean for us. Cause yeah, we need a lot. And I used to have a little bit of white chew jelly, but I used it to dye our outfit. Alright, so we are randomly in the north right now. That's not gonna be good. Alright, can we maybe like throw it this way? Anyway, we're here for this. Yay! Anyway. I mean, I'm sort of, like I said, I'm kind of loosely, you know, as you would imagine, looking for the white chews. But, you know, there's some issues, like how you're supposed to find any. But, you know, I mean, we're looking. That's kind of the overall goal here. And I don't really want to spend the rest of my natural life on finding it. So, like, you know, we'll look for a bit, but, like, you know, I don't want to be here forever. Okay, so you might be wondering where we are now. And let me tell you. So, we are in the far east now. I found none. I didn't see any. Now, I feel like I'm having a flashback, because I feel like I remember that on the way to the spring, that's on the very east side here on Mount Lanayru, I feel like I remembered getting, like, just, like, assaulted all the time by lizards and white chews, and, like, you know, the white slimes. And so we're gonna follow this path, and I think it, like, wraps around, and then it'll take you all the way right here. There's also one of the dragons is up there. You can actually see the back of his head, and he's all corrupted. That's why he looks all weird. Anyway. And so we're probably gonna kill these lizards real quick. This guy won't do anything until I do, you know, this. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and take him down. Nice miss, idiot. But say, don't drop that stuff. I earned that. Anyway. A strengthened Lysal bow. What's the bow situation? A little tempted to drop the Forest Dweller's bow, because it's a 15, but it's 15 times 3, you know? I don't know. It's like, I'm a little tempted, because normally you're going to want to be more accurate than firing trios of arrows. I'm going to do it. It might be stupid. I mean, damage-wise, though, it's going to do a lot. So if you knew what you were shooting at, you know, I don't know. If you knew what you were shooting at, it makes sense. So I guess just leaving it alone. You know, like if you're shooting like, I don't know, like one of the giants or something, you know? So you're not worried about him not, you know, you're not worried about certain things. It probably is wise. Okay, the question is, should we descend? Because obviously there's another lizard down there. I guess we could descend a little bit. Although some part of me is tempted to go all the way to the top, because we're near the top now, so maybe going all the way up, and then if I don't see any, I could go back down. And my mask isn't going to prevent the slimes from attacking me, so, or spawning in, so I think that should be okay, and hopefully we can get some of these suckers to spawn in, because I need some. Hey, there we go. Oh, I don't have any weapons, hang on. I'll take this. Ah, I almost got out of that. Hang on. Alright, well, let's do this so that they cannot do that again. Give me a second, standing up. Yeah, unfreezable now, idiot. Okay, there's some more. So, it's working. And I can't be frozen, so I can stand on top of them. Oh, those are yellow chews. What? It just clicked in my head. Are they yellow because I've been hitting them with the Thunderblade? Dang it. What a waste. Oh, cutscene. Let's say, I think I remember this being kind of a whole thing. Yeah, see the dragon's all corrupted and covered in eyes. Yeah, it's not great. See, he's all evil. You have done well to find your way to this spring. You who have overcome numerous trials and obtained the spirit orbs. The one you see before you is the attendant to the Spring of Wisdom. This is Nadra, the blue spirit of Lanayru. This servant of the goddess has looked over the spirits of this land for ages, unknown to the world of man. However, the dreaded malice unleashed by Calamity Ganon has possessed its body and reduced it to this state. You who have received the spirit orbs, free Nadra from this malice, show what your power can achieve. Oh. Hi. Don't mind me. Okay. A little shallow, sorry. I underestimated how far away I am. That was a little high. Yeah, it was it's a bold strategy. Anyway, so you can see he's covered in those things, right? Covered in them. So the whole thing is really annoying because he like runs for it and it's a little rough because you have to like sort of try to chase him down, and like it's difficult to like try and catch him. You know, he's gonna fly around and you like chase him down the mountain, but like it's really hard. And I'm not positive I probably did once, like finished it, you know? Like I got him all the way to where you need to be and all that jazz, so. But let me tell you, it's not great. I mean, we probably should try, right? But admittedly, I was here for the white shoes, and obviously that didn't go well, because that last group, I didn't get anything for it. Alright, well, this is about as close as you could physically be without being inside of him. Hopefully his claws don't knock me off. I feel like I've had that happen before. Okay, well. That's something. Alright, he has no more underneath. That's a good thing. I wonder if I could, like, jump onto his back. Oh, dang it. That's unfortunate. Because I remember, like, trying to glide after him, you know what I mean? Like, and it's a whole thing. It's not great. Hey, man, well, hut up. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna get nice and close to you. A little shallow. Well, I didn't take damage, but I am out of stamina. Well, I don't know if this is gonna work, but... Oh! Look at that! It was only the big three. It wasn't nearly as bad as I was thinking. I guess I was thinking that you had to clear every single one of those eyes off, which is not a good thing. Hey, look. We did the thing. Oh, thanks to your efforts, Naedra, the spirit of Mount Lanayru, has been freed from the grips of an evil power. But a single ceremony remains. Now loose your arrow through the body of Naedra to free the spirit of this region. Through the body? Like I have to hit him with an arrow? I hit him right in the eye. Sorry. Is that good? Is that what I needed to do? I feel bad about shooting you in the face. I mean, admittedly, I was just worried about missing you and making a fool of myself. I think that's a dragon scale, right? This is the spirit, Naedra's scale. It fell when your arrow struck. It served as proof of the courage you received from one who served the spring since ancient times. Come, offer a scale. Sorry, I accidentally button mashed through that section. Anyway, my bad. Naedra's scale. Precious scale fell from the blue spirit Naedra. It contains a bitter cold within, and you can use it in cooking, but just eating it seems like a waste. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, then I remember that. You pick it up and drop it in the water. Oh, hang on. I gotta close my door. Okay. Sorry, we're back. Your path has shown itself. Go forth. Anyway, I remember that you pick up the scale, and then you throw it in, and then you, and then that opens up the spring. And then you run over here. Huh. I remember I've done this one. I would assume you do this to the other two shrines at the other two, you know, special springs or whatever they're called. I don't recall ever doing any more than this one. I remember doing this one. I don't remember what's in the shrine, but I remember doing, like, chasing down that dragon, offering the scale, doing all that stuff, but I don't remember doing it for the other two, so I don't know what their deal is. But obviously, those ones aren't covered in corruption, so, like, do you just shoot one with an arrow while it's moving and it'll drop its scale somewhere and then you just pick it up? Is it that easy? You know, I don't know. What I also discovered this time, and it seems obvious now, right? But in hindsight, I feel like it didn't seem very obvious, because I'm an idiot, I suspect. So this time it was obvious that he goes to 3 different spots and then hovers, like, and then sort of just like does a lap. And I feel like in previous ones, I remember trying to chase him down the mountain and lobbing arrows at him, trying to hit him while he was moving. Which obviously is me just being a moron, because he goes to one spot and then he waited. And then I was able to use my little jump power and use the Rivali's Gale, get above him, and then just get close to one of the eyes and shoot it. Like, and then you just wait for him to go to the second spot and then do it, and then third spot and then do it. Like, it wasn't hard or complicated, so I don't know what my issue was historically. That's probably why I avoided it, because it seemed so difficult, you know? Also, I was short a weapon, so gaining the Frost Spear was fine, I suppose. Okay, so you probably have questions about why we're back in the beginning, so I just had this thought that I was like, okay, so this whole time, when I was running up that mountain, I was, like, going for slimes, right? And I was like, wait a minute, if the whole shtick is that, so when I attacked them with the lightning and I gained they turned into ice, right? I was like, couldn't I, or, you know, turned into electric, right? I got the yellow choose. So with that logic, couldn't I just grab a frost weapon, like I have currently, and then find a regular blue slime, and then do that? Like, you know what I mean? Doesn't that make sense? Okay, so, let's see. Yes! It works, I tell you. Alright, well, so the question is, can we find enough slimes now? Which, normally, I've never struggled to find slimes, but there we go. I have to wait for it to recharge, because this isn't for nothing. Alright, there we go. We're getting a few. Let's go. Alright, back again, so I feel like we've not gotten a whole lot done this episode, but I got enough of the slimes that we can get it to tier 1. I do not think we'll have enough for tier 2 by any means. but we can look. Okay, so yeah, I have 15 now, so that'll get us to tier 1 with like with a few to spare. I suspect it'll be probably 5 apiece for the next tier at least. So we're gonna need more, but I feel like I can do more of this chew jelly hunting off camera. I feel like I've wasted too much time already with just like running around mountains and stuff. Very little footage to show because it's overall not very exciting. So, you know, I feel like I have spent enough time doing this already. But that's alright, that's okay. So off camera, I'll probably hunt more and see if I can find some more. Yeah. It'll get us up a little bit. Really quick though, before we click the next one. Oh, we need ice key swings as well. But I actually already technically have enough. For white chew jellies, I do need 5 apiece, so that's interesting. Yeah, so we'll have 6, so I'll need, what? Oh, 9 more? 9 more? That's not actually as bad. Either I can use an ice weapon and find blue slimes and do it that way, or I can, yeah, or I could do something else. Okay, so like I said, yeah, so I would need 15. I have enough ice key swings already, so really I just need a few more slimes. I don't really see a point to upgrading this, to be honest with you. And of course I also don't really care about this one either. I'd rather wait and do them all together. No, it doesn't make a massive difference, but I would prefer to do that. Anyway, so yeah, I can do more of that off camera. Either find white slimes, like, by themselves, or get blue ones and use an ice weapon, which I do have currently, so it's an option. It's an option. But as far as other things we could be getting up to, so that we have something to show for this episode, because so far, it's not been a whole lot. Alright, after a very long cut, we're back. Welcome to the frozen Gerudo Highlands. So, curious where we are. We're above the Gerudo Desert, way up in the hills here. And so far, the only thing that's up here is lizards. Lizards and chests. It seems to be just about the only thing that's up here. Oh, come on. Anyway, but yeah, the only thing that's up here seems to be lizards and chests, so... Anyway, but there's a couple of things that we're really here for. The first is... this. What is that? What is that? Anyway, but the other thing is I found the 8th heroine on the map. I wasn't actually looking for it, but I found it. I also found, I found this. But again, I don't really know, you know, I don't really know, like, because, like, I have the, like I said, I found it on the map, but I don't actually know, like, why it's here, you know, per se. Oh, there's something really fancy there. Do you think it's the rock they want the picture of, or? Hello. How's that for a good picture? How's that for a good picture? Anyway. I'm tempted to kind of take this guy out so I can kind of poke around. You know? I guess the Knight's Claymore isn't bad. Let's do it. Ow. Hang on, standing up. Ow. Hang on, standing up. Yeah, not that time, pal. Yeah! Anyway. We weren't really here for him. Anyway, just in case, I don't know if it's this either. Cause like, again, we don't have the actual quest for this. Golden Claymore. Well, this is almost gone, so. Anyway. We weren't really here for all that, you know what I mean? I got several pictures of it, hopefully that's enough, but... So, there is a, Lionel right on the other side of this mountain here. Mountain there, so... I'm trying to avoid going over there too far, but, but, you know, anyway, but we were there for that. We're really gonna go for the 8th heroine here, but I thought I would get the picture of whatever that was, or see what it was, or anything else, before we moved on. Because we were, you know, we were already gonna be right here, so it made sense. Now the question is, can we get to the 8th heroine thing without pissing off a Lionel? Well, this was a little unexpected. So admittedly, there was a shrine way down there, and I thought, you know, I wasn't actually here for all this. Ow. Anyway, I thought while I was right here, I may as well try and do that, but we weren't even here for all that. I'll be honest. I was here because there was a shrine, and all that was going well, and, you know. But, hey, look at that. Don't mind this. We're just gonna run over here. Farash's scale. Fell from the golden spirit Farash, of the powerful electricity within. Okay, so we're in another shrine right now. The one that we saw down below. Major test of strength. Well, that's not great. I mean, we're gonna probably give it a try, because obviously we passed one of those great tests of strength earlier, right? So, obviously we're able to do it. Okay, so we need to eat something, because I'm a little banged up. Sick, and then this will actually be perfect. Okay, so there's that. As far as what's next... tempted to use my, like, some of my really good stuff, you know? Like this. Yeah. That'll work. Although maybe I should use some of this to get rid of some of this stuff, you know? Let's just use my good stuff. Alright, let's give it a save. Before we give this the old college try. Let's frickin' do it! Also, I just noticed this is water and there's no pillars, so I probably need to use my ice power to bring up pillars so that he runs into it. Because it seems very specific. Okay, let's just get the power ready when it comes up. Now what do we do? How long will you keep it up? Idiot. Get red, you moron. But I actually think he's doing something different than what I thought he was doing. Yeah, that was a little lazy. I kind of thought I would have enough time to do all that and then throw it. Not quite. Oh, get red, you moron. Oh, it's not that. I thought it was something different. Gonna be honest, I read that as he was about to do the spin to win or to do the charge at you thing, and he did neither one. Well, there you go, kids. Another nice victory for me. Okay, so let's see. Weapon-wise, we have a free slot. Alright, obviously, we'll take the battle axe. We'll drop the boomerang in favor of the spear. Yeah, that's probably worth. And then there's a really good shield, which I've been using this shield a long time. Tempted to drop this one, though. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been using this one a long time, though, right? So, logically, it makes sense to drop the one I'm using. You know? Yeah, 42. Good lord. The output level of this shield has been boosted to maximum. Its combat capabilities surpass those of metallic shields, and it can deflect Guardian Scout beams. So, that's cool. Then we'll grab all those. And then we'll equip something that's a little more normal. A little less insane. Alright. Well, there you go. Another good one. And, you know, it was a major test of strength, but those are less scary than they used to be for me. Now that I made myself do one, obviously it's proven that we're able to do it. I got 100 rupees for it. I probably would have preferred to, I don't know, get like a new armor piece or something, but it's alright. Alright, well, we're getting close, but, these guys think I don't know what they're doing. And they are, as they say in the industry, crazy. Oh, you don't even have to wait for them to spawn in. Good to know. Anyway. Wait for it. There it is. I, missed that first shot a little bit. Anyway, we weren't in here for all that. We're just grabbing all this free loot, and we're very near the statue. I think it should be, or whatever it is. Anyway, it should be like down below, or something to that effect. I suspect it'll be down below. All right. Oops, sorry, a little magnet. Give me that. Okay. Meteor rod. Well, that's interesting. It's not really what I was expecting. Anyway, so we're here for all this. What's funny is that dragon that was over here, that dude is a long way from home. Like, you'd be surprised. That dude is a long way from home. Because, like, it's the same, that lightning dragon is the same dragon that, is the same dragon that is the one that's in the south, you know, like in the jungle area. Like, he's a long way from home. And the spring of power that you drop his scale in, very far from here. So that's very surprising. I just assumed that this tower is, or right here is where you need to stand. Hopefully that's true. Anyway, okay, let's go ahead and let's see here. What do we need to do? We need to, first we need to swap inventory and pretend I am a... betcha that's gold. Anyway, don't worry, Link. We're handling it. I just gotta do this. Okay, let's go talk to this person. Hey, you nerd. Stop running, get back here. Oh, thank goodness you made it back safely. You were gone for so long, I started to fear the worst. I have to come clean. The 8th heroine is just an urban legend. It doesn't actually exist. Well, I just wanted an excuse to get close to you, you know? I wanted to keep you engaged, so I just thought up something impossible to hold your interest. And as a result, I put you in harm's way. I'm a cad, and I've been so worried. I put you in danger. I won't put you in danger anymore. From now on, I'll be your I found it. I'm like, actually, it's real. Are you trying to console me because I've been so heartsick over this? You're such a kind soul. But no need to coddle me. From now on, I'll look at this. I have a picture. It's real. It's a statue. See? That certainly is the way it was rumored to look. That's amazing. I thought it was just an old wives' tale. The 8th heroine actually exists. If the rest of the world knew this, it'd be absolute bedlam. But I won't tell anyone. Yeah, that way it'll just be our little secret, right? Sort of a bonding thing. And yeah, if it's okay, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you, sand boots, please. Oh, look. Oh, okay. Just a second, I'll take them off. I'm like, bro, get away from me. He has no idea. I got the sand boots. Treat them as tenderly as you would me. And now, could you be a lamb and return my snow boots? Otherwise, old Bozai's going to be barefoot. Oh, sure. I suppose. Alright, we're done here. Boy, but these will make running in the sand pretty difficult, and I'm pretty tired anyway from my jogging regimen. I think I'll just park myself under a tent in the front of Gerudo Town and take 5. Could you care to join me later? Bye. Huh? Aw. Oh, good. Goodbye. Anyway. That was different. Why do you think like the Forgotten Blade or whatever it is an option? Hello. Hello. Alright, you can rent sand seals from them. Hey. She's very she's like, what's a Voe doing here? Surprised? You might be able to fool all the other Vi around here, but you won't fool me so easily. Don't worry though, it doesn't matter much to me what you do. But since you came all the way back here, maybe you'd like to stay and chat a bit? Got Goddess statue? Oh, the goddess statue has been here since long before I was even born. No one here really believes in that stuff anymore, though, so they tend to avoid stopping here. Kind of like they avoid me. But someone has to keep the goddess statue company, so here I am. It's such a treat to chat with a Voe again. Will you humor me a little bit longer? Ever left town? Oh, I may not look it now, but I was quite the traveler when I was young. Quite a beauty, too. It was a rare thing for a Voe not to notice me come into a room, but I had a fairy tale notion in my mind. I've heard of the Lover's Pond, and I thought I'd meet my true love there. I traveled all across Hyrule searching for this fabled place, but I couldn't find it. But before I knew it, I'd grown old. The Voe no longer turned when I walked in. Oh, don't look so sad. I stopped being sad about it a long time ago, and I chased my dreams. It's such a treat to chat with a Voe again. Will you humor me a little longer? Just live your life to the fullest, little Voe. Sorry about everything you're going through right now. Anyway, what is this? Oh. Joy of Joys, a 14 bow. Anyway, we're not here for all that, okay? We're here because we need to make a little trip. We're going to the Spring of Courage to drop off the handy-dandy little thing that I got. Alright. Hello, man. Excuse me. I'm not here for you. I'm here for this. Alright. I think it's probably under... yeah. Let's go. One that I don't think I've ever actually done. I'm not sure, I guess, but I lean towards thinking I probably didn't, because I have no memory of doing any one but that first one, so... now, maybe I'm wrong, but who knows. Alright, well, that's sick. The path has shown itself, now go forth. Okay, well, obviously, a lot of them is easier than the other one, obviously, because, you know, that very first one, it's much more involved. Whereas, this one, you know, not so much. I'm just making sure they weren't funny, you know, but no, it doesn't look like it. Anyway. Anyways, but, you know, that very first one, right, there was all the corruption and all that stuff, right? But this one... you just shoot him. Just like one arrow and he'll drop a scale and then that'll be the end of it, right? So, not crazy. But yeah, that lightning dragon, though, he makes tracks. That dude is a long way from home. Alright. So obviously, you go, I mean, it's not surprising, but you just get stuff for free. A Thunder Spear. 22 Spear. It's probably better than this. Is what I'll tell myself, because it's, you know, a little bit higher damage. It's also a spear, and it has an electrical attack, right? So, is what I'll tell myself is that it's better. Alright, so we are at the Forgotten Temple because we have enough to upgrade something, so... I figured it was a wise move. Now, should we go heart? I'm tempted to go stamina again. Yeah, let's do it. Stamina again! I neglected stamina for a while because I was going right for the Master Sword, but... probably next upgrade, we could probably start going for the other stuff, you know. So, I have learned that the yeah, look at it, because look how complete it is now. Anyway, so I've learned that the Barbarian armor set, which we don't have any piece of yet, requires dragon pieces to do stuff. Now, I've also learned that so how it works, and by do stuff I mean upgrade. To upgrade the Barbarian set, you need different things. And I have learned, so just like with the method of getting the scales, you aim at the body. If you shoot the body with an arrow, you get a scale. If you shoot the horn with an arrow, you get a horn. If you shoot the fang, you get obviously fangs. And if you shoot a claw, you get a claw. And so you'll need multiples of those to upgrade the Barbarian set. And now the Barbarian set is good because it increases, I believe it ups attack power, I believe. It ups attack power, which is obviously very, very good. But it's upgradable. So it's like our Phantom, like the Phantom armor set that we have that's kind of creepy and intense. That ups our attack power, but we cannot upgrade that one. Like, it is what it is. And so it's okay, it's fine, right? But you can't upgrade it. The Barbarian set not only looks good, but it also ups attack power, which is of course super, super powerful. So, so that's the whole shtick there. Now, one of the places that ye old third last dragon man appears is actually in that canyon right in front of us. So apparently his flight path is supposedly after midnight, which it is after midnight. He'll fly through this canyon, and he'll fly all the way till he's like back here somewhere. And I know I've seen him, and so I know I've seen him. And now Forgotten Temple is like under the underground area, so that's not massively helpful. But, you know, I have no way of knowing, like, exactly where he's going to be, you know? So, it's kind of a problem, you know? Because, yes, I could go a little farther down this way, but... And it is after midnight, so he should be in here somewhere, but obviously it's hard to see, and... I mean, you know, he could be anywhere. You know, it's a big canyon. Alright, so we find ourselves in the very far west of the map. And there's a shrine over here. Okay, there's like a giant thing poking out of the sand there, and it made me a little nervous. I've got to take out this guy before I can deal with them. Oh, you're not dead. There we go. Oh, look at that, it's a yellow one. Ooh, a knight broadsword. Can I make that work at all? Yes. Okay. Let's see here. So somewhere down there, there is... I'm just gonna save it, because I'm a little nervous. Although there shouldn't be... I'm all the way zoomed in, and there's a couple of chests. There's like one chest. That's sorted over there, but there should be nothing between me and that thing. I'm worried my vision is about to be obscured, and when I get in there. So we're about to find out, but... Yep. Okay. Well, don't worry about all that. I know what you're thinking. You can't see anything. The mini-map is gone. You would be right. But it didn't matter. We still found it, despite the sandstorm. We still got it, baby. So generally speaking, I feel like too much desert exploration should happen later. Overall, I don't think it's wise to do too much poking around earlier on because of obvious reasons. Anyway, but yeah, otherwise, normally you can't see a whole lot. So, and so I think too much exploring the desert, like finding shrines and all that stuff, isn't wise. There. If it goes straight up, hopefully it'll just come straight back down. Perfect. As predicted. Okay, now. What the heck is this? What the heck is that? Anyway, obviously we stopped it, right? That's probably a good thing. I just don't know why. I don't think I've ever done this shrine. Like, this shrine, it does not look remotely familiar. I don't know. Maybe I just put this thing near that thing? Okay, well that's a little obvious, but what about this? Oh, you know what? Hang on a minute. It's an open top thing. Wait. Although actually I lit up that thing, so... And the door's still open, so... Alright, stay there. Dang it. It's always that, man. And I never have any slots. It's like my own personal nightmare. Sorry. I don't know. I'm tempted to drop the claymore. Sorry. How's that? There we go. That'll work. Anyway, good lord. Okay, we got the chest and the shrine. Let's go. Alright, so we are back hanging out at this really cool tower, just chilling with our bro. while he plays us some sweet tunes. And, yeah, I think that'll overall be a pretty good place to call it. I don't know what the length of this episode's going to be, because I feel like there is a tremendous amount of cut footage in this episode, because I spent a huge chunks of this episode just either traveling A to B, or like trying to find, you know, white slimes, white chews, you know. Anyway, so I don't know how long this episode's going to be, but I suspect it is going to be short. Quite short. So off camera, there is some chance that I will want to continue what I was doing and try to find more white slimes. I think we had the key swings we need. I think it was literally just the white chew jelly. Yeah, I think that's literally all we're missing. That's like the big problem. Is I think that right there. So I need, I think 15. I think I need 15. So it's possible that I will, it is possible that I will do that, more of that off camera. Very, very unlikely that I will do the actual improvement off camera. So like making them, you know, like improving our armor and like getting that ready. It's very likely that I will wait to do that on camera, but I might material gather off camera. Because I feel like I wasted too much of this episode already, just like running around mountains and frozen areas trying to find freaking slimes. And so I probably will do that kind of thing off camera. The only other thing I think that I might get up to off camera is chest gathering, because recently we've been in several areas that had a boatload of chests, and I didn't do too much hunting because I was like, you know, this isn't really the point. I don't want to waste a whole bunch of time being here, and so that's kind of the vibe. So overall, I think the big thing will probably be the chew jelly, because that is a big thing that I want done. So I don't know if I'll get that done before the next episode, but it is at least on my radar. So time will tell. So anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. Oh, walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.